The sky was an endless ocean of gray, a horizon swallowed by darkness where sunlight dared not break through. Fighter Jat stood upon the tarmac of Falcon Base, his flight suit glistening under the flickering floodlights, his eyes locked on the silhouette of his newest creation, the Dark Horizon, a stealth jet unlike anything the world had ever seen. The air was thick with the scent of rain and jet fuel, a haunting mixture that mirrored the storm brewing both in the atmosphere and within his heart. The world had changed. After the cataclysmic battles of Sky Dominion and Nova Strike, peace had been a temporary illusion. The rogue nation known as Oblivion Core had risen from the ashes, armed with spectral drones and shadow bombers capable of striking unseen. Their technology defied radar, their presence was like ghosts in the night, and their leader, the phantom tactician known only as Black Veil, had declared war on every sovereign sky. Fighter Jat's voice echoed inside his helmet as he whispered the activation code: "Ignite the shadows." The engines of the Dark Horizon roared to life, glowing with an eerie blue radiance, plasma cores forged from dark energy fusion. Unlike any jet before, it could bend light, move soundlessly, and vanish completely into the storm. But even with this power, Fighter Jat knew that technology alone couldn't save humanity. It was will, courage, and sacrifice that defined the true warriors of the air. As he took off, the world below vanished into blackness. Lightning crackled across the clouds, painting his path in electric white. The radar was blind, his sensors glitched, and yet, somewhere within that chaos, he felt the presence of an enemy waiting, watching. Within minutes, he breached the upper stratosphere where the storm was alive, swirling like a living beast. The communications link buzzed faintly, a voice emerged, familiar yet haunting. "Welcome back to the skies, Jat," said Commander Raiden, his old mentor, presumed dead after the Sky Rage conflict. The shock froze him mid-flight. But before Jat could respond, Raiden's signal distorted, breaking into fragmented warnings. Then came the pulse, a blinding electromagnetic wave that shut down every system in the Dark Horizon. The jet spiraled, nose-diving toward the raging storm. Fighter Jat struggled with manual override, pulling every ounce of control from a machine refusing to obey. Alarms blared, the cockpit trembled, and for the first time in years, fear flickered in his eyes. But fear was a weapon he knew how to turn. As the altimeter screamed, he whispered again, "Not today." Switching to manual dark mode, he activated Spectre Protocol, the jet's emergency AI combat system that merged human instinct with machine precision. The jet stabilized inches above the ocean, skimming waves that reflected lightning. Then, from the mist, they appeared. 4 Oblivion drones, silent and sleek, their red sensors glowing like eyes of demons. Without hesitation, Fighter Jat engaged. Missiles spiraled through the rain, countermeasures flared, and the sky erupted in fire. Each maneuver he made was poetry, a symphony of death and grace. But these drones were learning, adapting, mimicking his every move. One clipped his left wing, another hacked into his targeting feed. He was outnumbered, outmatched, and yet, not out of resolve. He pulled into the clouds, vanishing completely. The Dark Horizon was built for this, to become one with the night. His voice came calm, steady. "Let's end the silence." He inverted through the storm, diving behind enemy drones, locking targets manually through pure instinct. 2 went down in a flash of flame. The 3rd exploded in a sonic burst. But the 4th, the largest, didn't attack. It simply hovered, projecting a holographic message through the lightning. It was Black Veil himself. His mask shimmered with static. "You cannot stop the eclipse, Jat. The horizon belongs to me." Then, the drone detonated, vanishing into darkness. The explosion knocked out Jat's systems once more. The jet tumbled through black skies, alarms wailing, his consciousness fading. But through the static, a final signal broke through, Raiden's voice again, faint but resolute: "Find me, at the edge of the horizon." Then silence. Fighter Jat's vision blurred as he looked through the cockpit at the storm stretching endlessly across the earth. Somewhere beyond that darkness lay answers, to Raiden's survival, Black Veil's plan, and the secret of the Dark Horizon project. As the jet regained partial control, Jat took a deep breath, the world outside flickering between thunder and shadow. "This war isn't just for the skies," he said. "It's for the soul of humanity." The Dark Horizon sliced through the storm, lightning following like a crown of vengeance. Below him, the ocean whispered secrets of old battles. Above him, the sky held new wars yet to come. In that moment, Fighter Jat became more than a pilot, he became the guardian of the last light against the approaching darkness. The world would soon remember his name, not as a soldier of nations, but as a legend forged in storms, the man who flew through the dark horizon and never looked back.